This week at the House of Mario, it's Josh and I's first weekend with Donkey Kong Bananza, and we've had a lot of potassium. We are full. We are ready to explode. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to hear what Josh thinks about it. But, of course, if that interests you, come on in. G'day everybody and welcome to the House of Mario, the South Australian Nintendo podcast that is backed by a 120 power star rating. I'm your host Drew Agnew and the doors, episode 322 are open. Josh, JT, if you like, how you going, mate?
Not too bad, Drew. Have had a very busy day today, so it's been going from one thing to the other, but I've had a really good weekend, especially with DK Bananza. Like this is the game we've all been really waiting for, isn't it, for the Switch 2?
Absolutely. It's the first, I guess, major release after the launch titles, which is always exciting. A bit more of a kick back into Switch 2 after playing a lot of Mario Kart and sort of sniffing around, seeing what's next. And like I said, we could smell some potassium. So here we are. Donkey Kong Bananza.
So many bananas this week. So many bananas. Usually my average intake of bananas is probably only a few a year. I've had, I reckon, 6 in the last 4 days. The hype is here. Everyone, get in on it. Do
you just have a banana by itself, or do you dip it in some chocolate? Do you make it a little bit unhealthy, more into a treat? What's your sort of go-to?
By itself. They're yummy enough without needing anything else. Well, that's how DK has it as well.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have it any other way. And the ones he's collecting, though, they don't seem that yummy. They seem a bit hard.
Very good point.
They don't seem all that tasty. I don't know why he's...
It doesn't seem to mind, though, which is fine.
Is it more of the candy? Is it more of a candy that he's hunting
it
down?
Like banana candy. Yeah, because it's all, like, solidified.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what his go is, but it's funny because I just for that silly little intro, I thought I would, like, hold a bunch of bananas like Iwata did back in the day, like one of the first directs, and all the bananas, they're gone, just from all the the kids went through them at childcare late last week, so we got like one old mushy banana left.
All for you.
That's right. I'll just like chew on it while we're talking, just a mouthful right in front of the microphone, right into your ears, Josh. Other people can opt out of it. They can pause it. They can, just not listen to it. But you're stuck here.
I'm going to turn up the volume. I'm going to, on my Rodecaster, turn that up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. May as well. Good ASMR. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this, Josh, because obviously we're going to talk about Donkey Kong Bananza. But let's do a little punishment from last week, hey? A punishment from the House Brawl. Last week we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No.
And
we have to.
Yeah, we have to. And look, I thought, how would I punish you? And I absolutely love just getting you on the spot, seeing how you can use those acting skills, use those vocal lips of yours. You're a podcaster. Let's see how quick on your toes you are. So this is what I've got, Josh. I got a bit of a soundbite. See if it comes through on your side. Do you recognise this little jingle? You recognise it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Bunnings Warehouse.
So anybody in Australia, you'll be like, yes, that's the Bunnings Warehouse theme. And what I'm going to get Josh...
in and out, though, slightly.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It should be all right for everyone else. It's just doing it through Discord. It might be a little bit iffy as far as the bandwidth.
At least it's good for them. Yep.
So this is what I'm going to get you to do, Josh. I want you, for as long as this song goes, I'm not going to tell you how long it goes for, but it does end with Bunnings Warehouse, so you'll know when it ends. But I want you to do a Bunnings ad from the perspective of somebody basically working at Bunnings Warehouse like they do in the ads, but instead selling games, selling game consoles, maybe even pretend you're at EB Games, essentially, but it's a Bunnings Warehouse, big warehouse full of video games, and you're just like, look, DIY projects, come in here. If you want to play some retro games, we got some sticky old cases, just have fun with it. Do what you need to do. But yeah, I'm going to get you to do that for around a minute. So are you up to the task? How do you feel about it, like going into it?
Yeah, I'll make it work. Don't worry. I'll think of something.
All right. So I can give you like a few seconds to sort of think about how you're going to start things off. But yeah, whenever you're ready, Josh, we'll crack right into it because yeah, this was one of my first ideas, and when this punishment thing came into place from the House Brawl, and yeah, I was thinking about writing something out for you to read, but I think it'd be more fun just to chuck you straight into it. You can pretend you're Waluigi, you can pretend you're Josh, just working a normal job. You don't have to get too crazy with it. You can do whatever you need to do, Josh. But whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, mate.
Well, count me down.
All right, I'll count you down from 5, and then we'll jump into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're live.
All right, so let's start. All right. It's Sunday afternoon. You played your games. You're done. Time to do something different. Why about you buy a whole bunch of cabinets to display all your games that you're never, ever going to play again? We've got timber. We've got steel. Make it out of dirt. I don't give a shit. Just get all your stuff, put all your gear in it, and get a games trolley while you're at it. We do game trolleys from our star podcaster, Drew. He loves his game trolleys. 2 for $99 this weekend only. And while you're at it, for your games, they get scratches. We chuck in scratch protection for a cheap $10 a pop. And that lasts a lifetime. You need it. Every time they ask you, just say yes. Just buy the scratch protection. You will not regret it. And finally, before you exit the store, free staplers. We know how you love to staple things to your games. Staple those receipts. Actually get it on the game, and then you get the scratch protection. You can buy that as well. But for everything you need at Bunnings, you know where to go.
Well done. Very good. Were you just hanging out, waiting for it to end? Like, where's that Bunnings warehouse going to jump in?
Started off a bit rough. I think I got a little better towards the end there, and then they're like, thank God it's over.
And just for context for everyone else, that Josh had no idea until I literally just said just then. He found out at the same time you did. 100%. So well done. I enjoyed that very much, just sitting back and listening to that. That was good.
A little rough. Yeah, I got there though. A good fun. I'm going to listen to that fully with the audio later.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah.
You're about to improve for next time because it's on the soundboard. So if one week I don't have an idea, it's just like, look, that Bunnings warehouse theme will be tapped
Bring
again.
That out again.
If I ever get another win, I'll do that.
Oh, it'll happen. But did you play your game that I made you buy last week?
So I was in the shower, so I was coming up with that, and I'm like, shit, I didn't play that game. So no, I didn't, Josh. I'll talk about it next week. I didn't.
Yeah, all good.
I completely forgot about it. To be honest with you, completely forgot about it.
Should have sent a reminder. That's fine.
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, everyone blame Josh.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week because don't know what the punishment and that type of thing will be for next week, considering this is like the month final. So we've technically got like a week free until obviously we get to August. So I don't know. Maybe I can go a bit more deeper into it next week anyway, because we'll have like further Donkey Kong plans, but you know, who knows? Who knows what we got next week? Cool. But yeah,
play it by ear.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. Should be good. And yeah, so we will talk about Donkey Kong, but before we get to that, let's talk about some housekeeping. Of course, you can support the show. You can support it on podcast services. You can leave 5-star reviews. Let us know what you think, as well as watch it live on youtube.com/iDruby, where we are live right now, around 8:30 Australian Central Standard Time. We go up live, but of course the VOD is up there too, so go and check it out if you want to see our silly little faces as we play video games and all that. And of course, the House Brawl, you can actually see us play the game over there as well, instead of, I guess, just hearing the background audio. But yeah, that's what you can do on my side. Really appreciate it. You can be a part of the community, join the iDruby Homestead. There's a link in the show notes to join that Discord channel. In there, you can get yourself involved with the show, talk with the community, all of that fun stuff. It's a community I am trying to grow, and it brings me joy going in there, having a bit of a chat to people, which is always nice. So yeah, and Josh, Nintendo Maniacs, what's going on? This is an off week, I guess, for you. But what's going on your side of things?
Yeah, so latest episode was a week ago where I had Michaela, my better half, on the show with me, and we talked about the Switch 2 versions of the two Zelda games on the Switch 2. Had some fun with Weird Nintendo as well, and talked about some remakes that fans of in our Discord wanted to see the most. So, aiming to record another episode this weekend. Will also be DK themed.
Beautiful, because I'd like you to record like a. I could imagine recording an episode that's not Donkey Kong themed. If you're a Nintendo show this week, look, I'm just playing something else this week. Who knows?
Yeah, I want to talk about Rhythm Heaven, and that would definitely go down well.
Yeah, I've been playing Rhythm Heaven on DS. Yeah, why not? Why not? Speaking of playing random, I guess, retro games, I guess next week we should wrap up the month with Star Fox 64, shouldn't we? We missed it last week just because I guess we had a lot to talk about with Donkey Kong and a bunch of news and things, and this week is a lot more of like a current game as well, obviously with Donkey Kong. So yes, we'll cover it more next week as we wrap things up, which should be good. Let's stop kicking the ball away, Josh. Let's talk about Donkey Kong Bananza. Oh man, it's good to have a big Nintendo release again. It's been a fair while, really. I guess a month since Mario Kart. But before Mario Kart,
6 weeks.
Yeah, that's right. It's been so long. How do we not get so bored? That's the question I ask myself. But no, it's great. It's great to have a game from Nintendo EPD again, the Tokyo team. And I don't know, just really excited about it. I'd love to hear just your overall thoughts before we dive deeper into it with our time over the weekend.
This has come out, and this has been like I feel like the game, like for me, to really kickstart Switch 2. Really enjoyed Mario Kart World, but it just wasn't quite. It didn't quite feel like it was like something missing. Like it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. But I've come into this with DK Bonanza, and just like from the moment it started, like falling in love with it, and every session I've had, I've just been absolutely like lost in the gameplay, wanting to keep doing the next thing, having so much fun, not just destroying things, but finding the bananas, bumping into all the different characters, the retro themed levels, paying homage to Donkey Kong Country. Like it's a really beautiful and fun, like not just destructive game, but really sort of like a perfect 3D platformer. So happy that this is out so early in the Switch 2 life cycle. I'm so happy that DK gets a chance to really shine on a 3D platforming game. It's been way too long. And then the reviewers really seem to like it. So it's reviewed really well. Maybe not as high as I predicted at 96. That was probably a bit over the top. But like the real, like IGN gave it a 10. A lot of reviewers gave it a 10. If people loved it, they really, really loved it and gave it a good score. I'm going to call it Nintendo Live. They gave it a 9 out of 10, and they only gave it 9 out of 10, with the one negative being some moments of performance not being to par. So I was wondering if it's fully worth docking 1 point for that, but they don't do half points. So I swear, if they did half points, all these reviewers, like Vooks do out of 5, so that makes it tough. If they all did 0.5 and rated them out of 100, DK would be a lot higher than 90.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I actually haven't gone and checked out any like scored reviews. I heard about the IGN one just because it's so, such a reputable source, I guess, so big, being an IGN and all of that. So
Yeah.
I heard about that and a bunch of other reviews too, like Vooks. But yeah, I haven't really gone and read any. I've heard like a couple of podcasts, I guess, namely from Gene Park, heard his, I guess, thoughts because he reviewed the game early from the Washington Post, as well as like a kind of funny games cast review that Tim Geddes and Logan Plant did from IGN Nintendo Voice Chat. But apart from that, it's just been me jumping into the game and all of that. I haven't really been on social media either, so I don't really know what people are thinking, all of that. Because I guess just on a side note, like Blue Sky, I go on there, like nobody posts on Blue Sky anymore. It's just completely died. So I go on there and go see nothing and I just log off.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been sort of interesting. It's like a massive game coming out, but yeah, no, it's been good. Like I echo a lot of what you say. I didn't get into it on Thursday, but the Friday night, booted up a game chat with you, sat on the couch, played it in handheld mode, started it up then, and I think just straight away for me, I was just like, I've been playing for 20 minutes, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, this is a lot of fun. It's honestly been a little while since I've played a game where I'm just like, this is fun, and I'm not thinking about like, progressing the story, like how many hours do I have to put into it tonight to be able to, get it done in a decent time. Because like the last game I put a few more hours into was Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And that's a game where I felt like the gameplay, I enjoyed the gameplay, but I was mainly there for the story. And it was getting to the point where it was feeling like more of a grind to boot up the Xbox and play it. Because I kind of just want to see what the story is. Because like the parrying and all of that, I'm kind of like, don't know. I'm kind of not in the mood for it right now. But yeah, booting up Donkey Kong, I'm like, this is just fun. I'm just exploring, just smashing everything is just truly
Yeah.
a gameplay experience I haven't really had before. There's been other games that have like destruction. Like you go to Battlefield, you go to Red Faction, which a lot of people are, throwing back to with all the destruction elements in this game. But there really is nothing like it where it's just like, I wonder what's underneath me. Bang, 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 go underneath. Or if you want to go up, you can like go through like a mountain and you can just like dig your way up and you can find like a bunch of things in there. And it just completely changes the way you think about level design, because it's not about getting up there just by going up the platforms. There's other ways you can make your own paths. You can really break the game and explore and everything. It's just a really kind of special game. And I've only played like 4 or 5 hours over the weekend, but I can definitely see myself just wanting to explore and check everything out. So yeah, that's basically how I feel. I kind of just want to start off and just how you progress, because while we watched the direct and they literally told us over the course of 15 minutes, I didn't really understand the progression in the game, because it is very different to Mario, where in Mario Odyssey, you're collecting the moons, you collect this many moons, unlocks the next level or whatever. It's like very much based on how many collectibles that you have. Whereas in this, you're just doing the tasks and you're progressing the story, and the main collectible, the bananas, it is just about upgrading your character. Pretty much like Korok seeds, really. They're treated more like Korok seeds than moons, which is kind of cool. Like there's just heaps around, and it's about leveling up your strength, leveling up different abilities, whether it's the Bonanza abilities or like just like turf surf, where you pick up a big rock or a bit of turf and you can surf on it, doing like the turf jump as well. Like it's just about leveling those things up. So if you find a boss a little bit hard, it is rewarded with exploration, just going through it, collecting and upgrading your skill tree like that. So it's very different, and I find it very satisfying just collecting, because it's not tied to the game's progression. It is pretty much very just optional, which is kind of cool. I didn't expect it to be so optional. But in saying that, you definitely want to do it, because you're not going to just be like, oh, I'm just going to mainline this game. That would feel so silly to do. Just to mainline this game, just do the tasks and not get any bananas, which I guess you could do, but it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I didn't think too much about the progression going into it. I did think from the demo we played at the Switch 2 experience, okay, we're going down below, so we just got to keep digging. And so it's just going to be, I feel like, those layers are just going to keep adding up as the further you go down. So that seems to be the case. And they kind of got this sort of like the main things you sort of follow, the icons, and you follow them. And there's other things you can do on the side, like those extra challenges, and there's bananas everywhere. So you can kind of, you get sort of distracted if you want, do some stuff on the side, collect everything. You can check on your list, make sure you got all the things before you progress if you really wanted to, and away you go. But I kind of just been led by like what's interested me, and like, okay, that's the next thing. Okay, what's this over here? I'm going to go over there and check it out. And that's been really fun to do. So in the more you do that, the more skill points you get, and then like, okay, I get to sort of upgrade the things that like would for me make my gameplay more enjoyable. So I'm getting more hearts. I really went hard for Kong Bananza, getting that all powerful and ready, making sure when he does activate that he stays in that for a long time. Um, yeah, those sort of upgrades have been really good for me and helped me enjoy the game even more. So, um, yeah, just loving how fun it is, and you sort of like it just flies by. Like that session with you, Drew, on Friday night. Like I realized, oh shit, it's like 10:30 already, and we started like 3 hours prior to that. So it was like it lasts a while. You sort of get lost in it. So I haven't had that feeling in a Switch game for a little while. So that's been really fun. So um, yeah, just like the voice acting of Pauline's really great. I'm enjoying how like emotive DK is with this redesign. Um, some of the stuff with the elders, like laying like down the lore of what this world's all about. I think it's really creative and fun. So, um, yeah, been loving it so much. It's just a real breath of fresh air for the DK series.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it is really cool to see Donkey Kong in action now. We've seen the redesign, we've seen the trailers, we've seen the directs, but actually seeing him in the game and just like actually controlling him and be able to swivel around the camera and see his emotions and everything. Like every single action, whether he's holding a bit of turf above his head, whether he's punching or whatever, it's like it's all got its own unique emotions. Like, I think it's what he's holding it, like, yeah, the turf above his head. He's got this real goofy look about him, which is very funny, and then obviously a lot more serious when he's attacking. And yeah, there's just so much to it, which is like, it just looks just absolutely fantastic. And I think it's at the point now where, you know, you do look at Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, you look at Donkey Kong in those games, you're like, yeah, he looks significantly better now, just with how he emotes. And I think the biggest thing is just that he has teeth. Like, you look at the Donkey Kong Country Returns box art and you see him smiling without teeth. It looks like it looks actually pretty strange.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like he needs to chuck in some falsies into his mouth. But I'm sure you got it too, actually.
It's pretty stark.
Yeah,
it's pretty stark, the redesign, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's all for the better.
Yeah. Like, I assume actually, I know you picked yours up. The Donkey Kong Amiibo. I actually haven't taken it out of its box yet, but like, I think this is one of the best looking Amiibo they've ever made. Like, you look at the detail on Pauline, like above Donkey Kong there. It's like, looks fantastic. Then like the rocky sort of design underneath him as well. Just really cool. I guess you sort of, you know, especially if you're in America, it's like $30 for the Americans.
It's expensive in America now for them.
Yeah, so, you know, it's good that if you're a Nintendo sucker and you're paying that much money for your Amiibo, that you're getting a good one at least. But yeah, I haven't taken it out of the box yet, because honestly, I haven't taken an Amiibo out of the box for a long time. I see you haven't either. This feels like one I want to use though, because I actually get you get that diva costume for Pauline.
Yes, and I've tried to use it, and it hasn't quite worked for me in the box still. So I'm tempted to take it out too.
Yeah, because they put that bit of film underneath it so you can't scan it. Because like, I think the idea of like, especially in the 3DS days, but obviously you can still do it with Switch 2 as well. But yeah, you can just take it to the shop and scan it off the rack.
Yes, yeah.
But
yeah, without having to buy it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if somebody's that schemy, they really want to get it and they don't want to buy the Amiibo, just let them scan it in the shop.
Let them do it. Yeah, that wouldn't happen a lot. I can't think that would have denied a lot of sales.
No, probably not. I think you could do that with Skylanders. I think there was one of them where you could do that. But yeah, not Amiibo. Nintendo's like, we will pay that extra cent for that little bit of shiny paper underneath it. Probably cost them a fair bit of money all up.
Maybe.
But maybe maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I'm curious, Josh. I said that I played it for about 4 or 5 hours. I did the session with you, and I did a gameplay session maybe the next night, I think, and I played it a little bit more. How much have you played it?
Let me check. It's been a few hours now. If only the Switch 2 could tell you straight away, it doesn't tell you. So I'm going to look at some other games and compare it to that. I think I'm close to 10 hours.
10 hours. Yep. Cool.
Maybe a little bit under. I reckon.
Excellent. So you're going well. Do you feel like you're halfway or quarter way, or you're taking like you're trying to 100% every section as you go? How are you sort of tackling the game?
I have no idea how far in I am. Just going off what interests me. So, I've heard like if you just did the story, it's like 20 hours, but then there's so much to do outside of that. To get all the bananas, to get all the fossils, to get all the outfits. Like it's going to be like Odyssey like levels of time there. So, I just don't want to do all of it. I want 100% in this game. So like, yeah, I'm just in for the good time, and I go from layers to layers, knowing that I'll get back to like this layer later and do stuff. So yeah, loving that aspect of it.
Yeah, yeah, because I honestly don't think I'll 100% it. There's just so much. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah,
fair enough.
Just like being realistic. Who knows? Maybe over the course of 5 years, I keep coming back to it just because it's fun to explore, and I'll chip it off slowly. But yeah, I can't see myself doing it anytime soon. But who knows? Who knows, Josh? Maybe I should be a bit more of an optimist. Yeah, because you're right up that alley. You 100%ed Mario Odyssey, so you've done it before.
I love these games. I'm going to do the same thing here. Yeah, just absolutely bask in it and enjoy the 70 plus hours that it's going to give me.
Because I've done it with Mario 64 multiple times, but these games they're getting big, Josh. Getting big. How many moons are there? Is it 999? Is that how much it was?
Yep. Correct.
Damn. I wonder how many bananas there are. Like
how far in Odyssey did you get?
I finished it. Did the ending content and all of that.
Yeah, but like moon-wise.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I don't know. Probably like 400. 400. I don't know. That's a guess, because I literally hadn't touched the game until Switch 2 launched since 2018, so it's stretching back. And I didn't check how many moons I had last month. I just sort of jumped around a bit, rode a dinosaur. I actually became a dinosaur, and that was my sort of time. In between the 7 years. But it's been good. I'm looking forward to I guess playing some more, which would be good. I don't know how long it will sort of take me, because I was in a Facebook group. I talked to you a bit about this when we were playing, but there's a video that I saw that's like 6 hours long. It's like the full game. They must have completed the story in 6 hours. And everybody's like, oh no, what a waste of $70, type of thing. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure it'd take you like 6 hours in the first level if you just like explore it and just muck around and have fun with it instead of mainlining the tasks. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see like speed runs of this too. Once people aren't worried about spoilers and things like that. It's got me intrigued too, because outlets like Game Explain, they're showing like they've got like videos about how the end game is like blown them away and things like that. I'm like, oh my god, I want to see what that is. So there's a part of me that sort of wants to.
I bet the ending's amazing. Yeah, I have no idea, and I hope I remain unspoiled until I see it myself.
Yeah, because going into it, we're sort of thinking to ourselves is Mario going to be like the last boss? Like, are they going to do something that really pulls from Mario lore and does some fan service like that? That'd be kind of cool to be on the other side of it in a 3D Donkey Kong game. I don't know. But also, I don't know if they want to make Mario the villain either. So it's hard to...
I wouldn't have thought that, but yeah, you never know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good game, Josh. It's I'm glad it's reviewing well.
Fun. Yeah, it's a very fun game. I hope it sells very, very well. And then we'll get more of it. I don't want another 26 wait for another DK 3D platformer.
Yeah. It might be, though. Might be. I will say, actually...
Well, with development cycles, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Talking about me, like my biggest worry was the game making me sick, because at the preview event, I did get like motion sick from the game. So when I was playing with you, Josh, like I said, I was sat on the couch playing it that way, no worries. And then my battery went flat. So I came to my desk and I set up my monitor and I was playing with you, no worries. And then like you went to bed and we were playing a little bit long. I played like a little bit longer and then it hit in. I did get motion sick from playing it on the computer monitor. And I don't know, maybe it's the same situation like I experienced at the preview where computer monitor very close. I haven't played it on a TV yet, so maybe I'll experiment with that, see if that triggers me. But yeah, no, it did make me sick, but in handheld mode, it was at least better. I don't know if that's the VRR kicking in and making it better for me. I don't know if it's because of the performance at 1080p is a bit smoother. I don't know, but
Okay.
it seems like I'm going to be playing handheld mode for this game because, yeah, it's I played it in bed the last time and yeah, I had no worries. I was just laying in bed. But yeah, that other night, that Friday night we were playing, I was when I finished, I'm like, I need to go and lay down. Like, I just felt like I felt like seasick. Wasn't too much fun, but I don't know why that is. I think it's just because we're going, like, for the most part, when you're digging, you're going crazy. And you're not really controlling the camera. It's just doing what it needs to do. And Donkey Kong, he doesn't really have any animation to him. If you're like just going ham on the Y button, he's just a punch, 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 punch. So yeah, maybe it's just the inconsistency of the digging in the camera that makes me a little bit sick. But yeah.
Yeah. I saw Nintendo Life did a poll on this, and they asked people, have you been experiencing motion sickness with Donkey Kong Bonanza? There's 644 votes. I'm just checking the page now. 78% said nope, not at all, myself included. So 9% said maybe once or twice, 8% sometimes, but it's not bad, and then 4% said yep, all the time, it's unplayable. So you're in the minority here, Drew, but there's a few people that are experiencing something similar.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's frustrating because when I was a kid, I always used to, I had like a bit of pride when people talk about getting motion sick in the car, like, I can't read in the car, I can't do this, but like on road trips, I'd bring like a stack of magazines in my Game Boy Advance SP and I'd be playing in the back seat, wouldn't even think about it. But honestly, when I got my license and I was no longer driving in the passenger seat anymore or the back seat, when I'm driving myself, like I'm pretty bad now. Like I usually like to drive because like if I'm in the passenger seat even, I'm like, ugh, I'd rather be driving at the moment because I can't. It makes me a little bit sick. Yeah. And even like taking my kids to the playground, if I go on the swing, I get a bit oozy. So yeah, I would say I am.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. I would say I am pretty extreme. Yeah. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't used to be like that, but. As I get older, it gets worse, and I get pretty seasick on a boat and that too. So,
yeah,
Donkey Kong makes me a bit oozy, but
there you go.
I don't know. I have to just play in handheld, and I'm all good. Luckily,
yeah. Find how it works and stick to it.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else like you say about Donkey Kong? Obviously, we're going to be playing it for many more weeks, so
yeah. I'm finding it very easy, so just wondering, hopefully it does pick up a little towards the end with the bosses. Some of them I've been absolutely like annihilating within like 20 seconds. You just sort of spam the punches and you're able to defeat them. So I hope that picks up pretty soon. But no, I'm having a really great time. This is just like core Nintendo. Like this is why you buy a Nintendo system kind of game here, and it's been very, very fun and pretty critical to play them all around. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like it definitely isn't hard. Some of the challenges, maybe finding some of the bananas, like where is it? It's a little bit tricky sometimes. Like where'd it go? Where's this middle banana out of like the 3 in the challenge, and all of that. But yeah, the bosses, like the first boss was just like didn't even have to think about it really. Like it's spitting stuff at you,
that's
and
right.
You just move away from it, and then it sort of rolls and falls on its head when you just punch it and like. But honestly, like I'm going into this really not looking for a challenge necessarily. I'm not like, oh look, I want a challenge on a platformer. Like it is all about the exploration, just exploring, collecting things, running into funny characters and all of that. And I dare say, whether it's the end game or towards the end, that that's when the challenge will kick in, a lot like Mario Odyssey did. So I'm not too worried about that. I dare say when the challenge comes, it will come, and I'll be ready for it then. But yeah, I'm not looking for a Dark Souls game, I guess, or even a Donkey Kong Country game. I'm not even looking for one of them at the moment.
I suppose that's my angle. Is Donkey Kong Country's always had that really sort of hardness to it in terms of platforming. So it's quite hasn't qu- isn't is a little bit different here. So just see how it goes.
Yeah, because Donkey Kong has always been Nintendo's harder platformer. Like you look at Mario, that's the one that everybody can come in with. Then Donkey Kong, a little bit harder, a little bit obviously very different physics and like the collectibles and all of that. But ultimately, it was a harder platformer for Nintendo to put out, whether it was Donkey Kong Country compared to Mario World, and as time went on, with the Wii, like Country Returns is a lot harder than anything in New Super Mario Brothers Wii, for example. But I think it's just it's just in the changes that the times have brought on, because I think that Nintendo's looking to bring Donkey Kong to the more mainstream audience, the same audience that they do typically tackle with Mario. So it's just like a different time for Nintendo to bring Donkey Kong more to the masses, and that largely comes with it being more accessible to everybody, I dare say. So I think that's largely where it comes from. But
yeah.
Maybe the next Mario game would be the hard one. Donkey Kong would be like the easy one. He's a silly little monkey. He's got Pauline, little girl with him.
Yeah.
And then
we're early on here, so like I'm fully expecting it to get the difficulty to ramp up. It's just more so like so far I haven't seen it. So, but I do expect it to get harder the more I get into it.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. You might be coming back next week, Josh, and you'll just be absolutely sweating. Just, oh my God, this was difficult. Because there was one banana on a particular level that I was trying to beat. I could not find it. And then I saw a YouTube short of somebody showing, a bit of an Easter egg, and they showed it to me there. I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about using that technique to get it. So
yep.
I guess I'll go back to that and get it.
Done.
But I guess just some of those challenges, like those ones that take on like the Donkey Kong Country sort of art style and everything, they are gorgeous. I'll take a whole game like that. Like it looks like the box art. It looks like the box art from Donkey Kong Country. It's amazing. Like looking at the trees in the background, I'm like, Jesus, so cool.
Yeah, stunning. Yeah, definitely would love the spin-off of that to come for the Donkey Kong Country series from that look. That's it's pretty stellar.
Yeah, that's right. Like a spin-off, Donkey, just like the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker to Mario 3D World. Where's our, who would be the Captain Toad in this game? We could get a spin-off of. Don't know. Like Diddy Kong.
I don't know. Give Diddy Kong his own time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Rambi. Rambi can have some spotlight.
A whole Rambi game.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Give me a Rambi game. Like the next Nintendo Direct's like, control Rambi as he rampages through these levels in Donkey Kong Rambi Deluxe. I don't know. Don't even know what you'd call it.
And like, Rambi could destroy everything, but I'm like, well, that's just Donkey Kong Bananza now. So we'll have to work out what Rambi could provide. That would be a bit different, couldn't we?
Rambi's got a gun. Look out.
Rambi world, here we come.
But yeah, very much enjoying the game and looking forward to playing it a little bit more over the next upcoming weeks. But I guess this might be outdated soon, Josh, so I don't want to talk about it too long. But tomorrow night at the time of recording, we are getting a Pokemon Presents. It's reportedly going to be 24 minutes long, which is pretty long for one of these. Usually they go for like 12, 15 minutes. Usually,
it's a long one.
Yeah, I think they're like the last one. They go over the mobile games, they show off the main game in the series, and that's kind of it. But it'll be interesting to see what we get from this. I guess just to cement it down in podcast form before it happens in 24 hours' time. What would you love to see from this?
So I would love to see more details on Legends EA, Pokemon Championship, and then I'm big on any NSO Pokemon games, and then anything they can offer on the Switch 2 service. So I think they're the big three for me at the moment. Yeah,
they're definitely big ones from me too. I really would like to see Pokemon Champions maybe with like a release date, because I think having that type of kick for the competitive Pokemon scene would be really cool. Have it all in one place. That's something that I've been wanting for a while, and it looked pretty good, just like art style wise and everything. It kind of looked more like what I remember from Pokemon Sword and Shield, but maybe a bit more refined, which is pretty cool. And that's the benefit of doing it as its own app. You don't have to worry about like the engine for an open world and everything else that a mainline Pokemon does. You just need an engine purely for just the battle, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's the thing I'm probably most looking forward to. Of course, we've got Legends EA updates. We'll find out more about the game. Hopefully it's something that jazzes us up that little bit more. We've got about 2.5 months wait left on the game. I think it comes out. So yeah, that's what I'd like to see. Obviously the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, I've lost hope for it at this point. So, it's kind of
I'll take spin-offs. Like Pinball, Pokemon Pinball, Sapphire, and Ruby, whatever it's called, on the GBA.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a lot of fun to play on it. Like we know that Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube are coming out on the service. Do you think we'll get sort of announcement for them? Because we haven't really got the next GameCube like date or drop just yet after Strikers. So that could be something.
Yeah. If they want to keep building the GameCube library, it's the last one still was Mario Football. So wouldn't surprise me if it's something else. But to co-align with the presents here, I think that'd be a great time to release Colosseum or XD. Probably Colosseum first, I would have thought.
Yeah, so that's another hope as well. Hopefully we see that and we'll be able to play that.
We've got Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Channel on the GameCube. What else? Yeah, Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire. Just trying to look at other ones. They're mostly there already with the game consoles that are available. I don't know what else really they could do. Outside of the mainline.
Yeah, God forbid. Personally for me, I want new spin-offs. I've always wanted Pokemon to go a little bit more crazy with their spin-offs. We get like 1 or 3 a generation, which just seems really low for whatever reason. I feel like they should work with more studios to do more genres of games. But this, we talked about it last week, but we got a teaser of like a DJ Pikachu, and now we have more information about that as well. But we now have, I guess, an announcement that there's a pre-show for this presents titled "Everybody Gather DJ Pikachu Live," and so I guess we'll get some music before the live stream starts. And I got no idea whether like this live stream music is like counted in the 24 minutes of the actual overall show.
Not. No, it's not.
Yeah, I'd assume not, but it's like that could be a thing that somebody messed up on. Who knows? But honestly, I'd like that to tie into something like this DJ thing that they got going on. I don't think it's going to be like a music game or anything like that. That'd be a dream for me, but I wonder if it's going to tie into something in ZA or something like there's a night scene in the city, and then there's like DJ Pikachu as a character in the game or something. I don't know where they're really going with it, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, 24 minutes is a long time, and that can't just be mobile apps. So there has to be some sizable announcements in this.
Because sitting through those, they're just their mobile phone trailers one after another. Something that I love so much is Pokemon. I just sit there just waiting for something to be like, oh, that's awesome. But they just show me the complete opposite. So I'm like, it makes it.
I swear, if we get another Pokemon Cafe Mix update, goddamn.
We're getting one. Don't worry, there'll be one there.
We will. And I'll be like, here we go. Yep. People must play it. People must play it. Pokemon Unite still. And obviously Pokemon Go is still going. And then Pokemon TCG Pockets just come out. So that's going to get some stuff too.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll find out soon. But until then,
we will.
We'll stay in limbo. We'll stay happy with our knowledge we have right now. I don't know if it'll make me happy or depress me more. We'll find out.
Well, go into it not expecting the mainline games on NS though.
No. Don't, and believe me, I'm not.
Good. I'm not expecting it either.
During the week as well, we also got news on the actors for Zelda and Link in the upcoming The Legend of Zelda movie coming out in 2027. So pretty cool. We got, who do we have here? Bo Bragason and Benjamin Evan Answorth. Answorth? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so we've got those two actors. I'm not familiar with them whatsoever. And I don't know. I'm only familiar with... don't know. I'm not familiar with many actors, just in the big Marvel movies, the big boys.
Well,
but
they're pretty green, these actors.
Yeah.
Very, very fresh.
Which
Very,
is
very young. 21 and 16 respectively, aren't they?
Yeah. So I think that's a good thing, because if you saw like, you know, Tom Holland as Link or something, it's like you can't unsee that. So I'm glad it's you know, it's somebody that we won't recognize on the screen as we're doing it. But I got to say, listening to people talk about it on their own podcasts, or just people post about the Legend of Zelda movie on social media, I'm a lot more optimistic about this being live action than a lot of other people are. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Like, I think The Legend of Zelda actually is a pretty good fit for live action. And if Nintendo want any shot of doing a live action movie, I mean, The Legend of Zelda is the one to do it with. They're not going to do it with Pikmin. They're not going to do it with Mario, or I guess Pokemon. They did it with Pokemon. Yeah, Metroid would be a great one, but also how many seats they're going to fill up with a Metroid movie? They're going to put me in it.
Sadly not enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, as far as the big franchises go, the ones that they want to make a real dent with, I think this is a good one. But I think, like, much like the games as well, like, Zelda fits so many things. Like, doing it with, like, a cartoon with the Wind Waker style would be amazing. Doing it with a more serious theme of animation, like Ocarina of Time, would be great. But I also think it will fit in really well, whether it's Breath of the Wild sort of inspired, or more Twilight Princess inspired, or Ocarina of Time. I think, like, those three eras of Zelda would actually fit in really well into a movie. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. I've got nothing really bad to say about it. I think, especially with Miyamoto's involvement, I'm pretty optimistic about it all. So I don't know, how are you feeling about just the casting and just the movie in general being live action?
Yeah, like there is still a degree of pessimism to it, because live action brings so many different risks and things that could go wrong. But if they nail it, it could be really great. But I think the casting's fine. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm glad it's people we don't know, because I think that means, you know, you do go into it without any preconceived sort of ideas of this actor and what they've done. I think that works pretty well. They're very young, but I think that plays into like you said. I think Ocarina of Time, something basing around then with the young Link and the transformation, and I think it's one of the more classic storylines that they could follow through for Legend of Zelda. So I'm just really excited to see it, and really interested to see how it plays out. This is like Nintendo doing live action stuff. We haven't seen this since that Super Mario Bros. Movie back in the day in the 90s. So it's pretty crazy to see, this is modern Nintendo giving it a go. So I was pretty like Hunter Schafer, that actor playing Zelda would have been amazing, because you look at her and like the similarities to like some of the designs of Zelda are pretty bang on. So they would have been a pretty amazing to cast in that role. So but we've got these other two instead, and I'm sure they'll do a really good job as well.
Yeah, she would have made an amazing Twilight Princess Zelda, especially like.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely that the era. Yep, the resemblance is pretty uncanny.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. Like, I'm not really a movie person. I feel like I'm so into games that movies are very much just like, I watch them, I enjoy them. And I like that degree of separation, because I'm so like, I follow gaming news and all of that so much that I like having another medium where it is very much just like, oh, that was fun. Or just go onto Netflix and have no idea who made it or who the actors are or anything. And just like how a lot of people interact with games. So I kind of like that. But when like the movie conversation comes into the gaming space, I'm like, I'm very excited for it. And but I really don't have too much more to say than that, apart from I'm not disgusted by it, like some people.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to them to prove everyone wrong. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see what they do, how they come up with something they think will be good.
Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah,
we've only got a 2 year wait.
it's crazy. Like it's like I wouldn't mind if they took their time. Just like make sure it's right. Take your time with it.
Oh yeah, like I don't need it tomorrow. It's fine.
No, I'd rather it be good
Mm,
because yeah, this could really stop any further ones happening.
yeah. Because I do really like how Nintendo approaches their movies because like when the Mario movie came out, everybody's like, oh look, is there going to be a Mario game launching with it? Because then like, think of like the marketing opportunities. Because like a lot of these other companies, like they try and have a product out at the same time and have it work together. And obviously, like we see, like with The Last of Us, the TV show, the game sales like within that month, like they sell 2 million copies of The Last of Us Part 2 because of the TV show.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
obviously there's like it's synced up in that way. But I do like how Nintendo approach it because they're very much just like, look, the movie's its product by itself. It can talk for itself. We don't need to have like synergy between products and all this type of thing. It's just very much just like, hey, we made a movie. This is the product. Go and watch it. And I'm sure it doesn't hurt for their existing hundreds of Mario games they already have out in the market anyway. But yeah, they don't necessarily need like a Zelda game out at the same time as the movie and all of that. I kind of like how it's just like, it's not just designed just purely for like a marketing opportunity, which is nice. They actually care about bringing the characters to a different medium, which is pretty cool. So let's hope it's good. We've got 2 years to talk about it, worry about it, get angry about it, get happy about it. Just go through the rainbow of emotions.
Correct. Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of just emotions, Josh, it's time to get a little bit serious. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means it's the House Brawl. So
this
week we are tackling a challenge in Donkey Kong Bananza. And Josh's wife, Michaela, she set us a random, I guess, challenge within one of the first areas of the game. So I think we're both saved in front of it, and we're going to tackle it. And what is the actual rules, Josh? Is it who does it quicker? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, whoever gets to it, whoever completes it the quickest. So we'll just have to get on top of the thing and press B at the same time. But full disclosure, like I had to find this.
Oh, me too.
While we were podcasting. So I haven't done it before. So she's picked one I haven't done yet on the first layer. So I must have passed it. But yeah, so I don't know what to expect. We're at the same one from the looks of it. So it's as long as we press it at the same time, first one to complete it's the winner. So I thought let's do something DK Bananza like. And this challenge, it might be quick. It might be a long one. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I got no idea either. Don't worry, I haven't done it either. I just smashed this just to get in here earlier. So I don't think it would help me much if I did it already anyway. But we'll see. So just to let people know how serious tonight is, because God, it's serious. Throughout the week or throughout the month, sorry, we've both won a challenge each. So this is the tiebreaker. This is the one who will win the month of July for 2025. So. Very serious, Josh. The first month in the books. Who will win this month? And it's down to a game that you've played a little bit more. So that's bad on me. I should have been practicing all weekend, but instead I was being a silly willy. So
well, we only talked about it yesterday, Michaela and myself, because I had to think of something. So I thought, okay, maybe DK Bananza, and we sort of brainstormed some ideas and thought, yeah, this would be a fun way to decide.
Yeah. All right. So, are you ready? I guess we'll count down. We'll hit the B button and we'll start. So,
sounds good. Let's do it.
You want to do the countdown since it was, I guess, your idea for the challenge?
Sounds good. All right. You ready, Drew?
Yes, I am. Let's go.
All right. On the 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bang. We're in. I think I'm a little bit behind, but that's all right. I'll make up for it. So what do we got to do? Oh, we got to punch him. Oh, we've got to catch that shit.
Nope, I am not going well here.
No, I forgot the controls.
Have you?
No, I got it. I was like, what's throw?
I've got 2. But done.
I am still going.
Oh, just
I'm throwing
okay.
the wrong way. I'm waiting for it to throw the rock. There we go. Josh has
That was
it.
a pretty simple one in the end.
Yeah. Josh has it in the book. And I'm one away from a skill point. Well done, Josh.
Thank you.
You were victorious.
Thank you. Yep. I started off a bit shaky. I thought I was done for there. I kept getting too close to the enemies, and the ball that they were dropping was going past me. But
you started
to watch what you did.
That's right. You started off shaky. I started off just awful.
Again, the controls.
I forgot the controls. What am I doing? How do I catch it again? But yeah, well done, Josh. You were marked down as the
Thank you.
Victoria.
Feels good. I'll have to. Is it so? Because I've won the month. Is there anything more serious that you have to do because you lost, or just we just keep tally from the months? Like a tennis match. It's like a set.
Yeah, well, it's a set, but I haven't really thought about the punishment. So I don't know whether I just get a normal punishment next week, or you want to go hardcore and just maybe if you feel like it, you can be a bit more brutal in some ways. You can do that if you want. Maybe is that what we can do?
I like the idea of maybe you got to wear something next episode.
Oh. Where my all right. Means I got to buy something, or is it just something I already have? I don't have many costumes, if that's what you're thinking.
No, that's all right. We can workshop it then if it's going to be not quite to.
I mean,
we don't want you spending money all the time. Definitely not.
I mean,
your $1.50 games are enough.
I mean, we can set like a budget like below $20 and send me like an Amazon link or something. Maybe that'll be the thing to do.
Something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can do that.
All right. We'll think of something.
Yeah. So yeah, well done, Josh. That went very quick. Like obviously doing one challenge doesn't take long, but
yeah, we were thinking of doing a best of 3, but then just trying to find getting to the next spots might have taken a bit of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because I can imagine just like us not being able to find one. A little bit too much dead air, probably. Like we'll just probably end up playing the game. We'll just play the game together.
That's right.
But yeah, no. Well, guess we've got like one question before we get on out of here. So if you want to leave questions for the podcast, you can go to the Letterbox channel in the Homestead Discord and leave one there. But Dolphin Pants left us one. It just says DJ Pikachu is now a thing, but what Nintendo character would make the best DJ? And it's funny because Zach underneath posted GIFs of DJs from Splatoon, DJs from Donkey Kong Country. So yeah, Nintendo's had a bit of a history with DJs, I guess. The one that comes to mind, I just want to see more Captain Falcon memes out there. Captain Falcon has a great meme from Smash Brothers with Falcon Punch, Falcon Kick. He likes explaining the moves that he's doing. So I'd like to see him on the turntable, maybe spinning it a little bit, saying, you're like, Falcon shake, do the Falcon jump. Like, yeah, everybody, and like the whole crowd's like getting into
be
it.
Good, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's up there on the stage like, do your Falcon punch. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Falcon punch. Dum, 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 Falcon kick. It's like Simon Says, I guess, maybe for Captain Falcon doing a bit of a setup there. I don't know. I could say that. I'd watch it.
Definitely, I can see that.
I'd go to one of those Splatoon shows where they do the lights and that and have them performing, like those Vocaloid concerts. I'd watch one of them, but Captain Falcon.
Definitely, yeah, more Captain Falcon. I'll take him in any shape or form. Yeah, we saw some ones. Yeah, I'm just looking in the Discord now. You definitely some, and then DJ KK Slider, and he's done some gigs in the past, so he's an actual musician. But probably thinking a new one outside of that. I'm going to go. Just looking at my amiibo because I need some inspiration. I reckon. Falco would be interesting.
Falco.
I don't know. Just a bit moody. I don't know. I want to know his like musical side. I feel like he's a frustrated dude, And I think maybe music's the way to his heart, and like he's got this softer side with DJing or something, and that's something he's really passionate about.
All that reminds me of is like a a remix I loved, um, like years ago, like 15 years ago. It's like do a barrel roll, do a barrel, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
like that.
do a barrel roll. It's just him in his ship just spinning with a turntable, and every time he like does a bit of a rip, he just like does a barrel roll. You could say that. That would be a nice little visualizer for your PC when it's going into standby mode. Just watching that on your wallpaper engine or something like that. Why not? Yeah.
I reckon. Yeah. Um, Jimmy T from WarioWare, because he's Disco Stew from The Simpsons, effectively. So he loves music. So he'd be a great DJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got the big blue fro for everyone who doesn't quite know. I think he'd be good.
Not Timmy, Jimmy. That's the one you're thinking of.
Jimmy T. And then I'll my Nintendo Maniacs mascot 9-Volt. Give him. He's got like headphones around his ears, so he's musical as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that would do some good sets. Yeah. Actually, when you're talking about Falco, maybe James McLeod, Fox's dad. Maybe he was a bit of a menace on the turntable. You know, maybe he ripped some beats.
Knowing his son, I think he's probably a bit too mellow. Probably like myself to do DJing would be cool enough to do it.
Yeah, it's just like looking back. He's looking back at his father's past. He's just like at this concert, just ripping it up. It's like, man, Dad was sick. Josh is looking at his big collection, trying to figure out who's a good
Anyone
DJ.
else? Wii Fit Trainer.
No.
Nah,
Yeah.
not really.
The balance board, you put it on your lap as a turntable. You're just like rubbing this Wii Fit board.
No, yeah, not quite.
No,
That's right. We give him some good suggestions.
honestly, I like the Pikachu one. DJ Pikachu. Pokemon has amazing music. Remix that stuff all day long. So hope.
Oh man, like I'd love a musical spin-off Pokemon game, and yeah, like some of the best music in a Nintendo series. So that's like pretty hard.
Yeah, so give me I hope DJ Pikachu has a great set for us tomorrow. I can't wait to buy a ticket. Go and have a look. See what he's got in store.
Check it out beforehand. Like it's 10:30 p.m. our time. The actual present starts, so 9:30 is when the musical thing starts. So I don't know. I'll have it on in the background while I'm playing some games, waiting for the presents to start.
Yeah, definitely. You're watching it live then?
Yeah. Should be able to. We'll work it out. I think it's like as late as possible. If it was 11 or later, we'd probably wouldn't bother.
Yeah, that's right. I might
Watch it now.
I might live stream it. I'll see how I feel. Because usually, like,
Cool.
it seems like a good idea until you get that late. If it's like, man, I just want to sit here in silence and watch my DJ Pikachu and go to bed. Because it's usually like with the directs and that, it does happen it usually is always at 10:30. It seems to be for us. So it's at that time when
it's a pretty popular time for us.
Yeah, it's a good time, but by the time it finishes, I'm kind of wiped and just ready to go to bed.
It means it's a big day. I'd love for it to be an hour earlier. It would just make a big difference. But it's just at that time where it's watchable. And if it was an hour later, it'd be like I'll just watch it in the morning when I wake up.
Yeah, no. Oh well, at least it's not. At least it's not like it during the work day or even later. Because I don't. I remember staying up because I think like the Nintendo, the E3 press conferences, they're always 1:30 here. We used to stay up for them, like on school nights and everything. Like to watch the Wii U reveal.
Those are the days.
Yeah, I remember being on the ground with my laptop open, just like I don't know why I was laying out of bed, but I think maybe it's because the laptop charger didn't reach my bed, so I was laying on the bed, just laying on the ground. Sorry, just like watching it on my on the ground on my old laptop. Just I remember like the reveal of the Wii U, being like, it's called the what? I remember that so vividly. It's like, oh Jesus, but yeah. We don't have to be that delirious getting that type of information anymore, which is good. But
that's good.
Yeah. But Josh, that brings us to the end of episode 322. Always enjoy doing the show with you.
Ditto.
Yeah, it's been another week. So, anything you'd like to say before we close the doors?
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. We got Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV coming out this Thursday as well. So the
Oh,
good
Christ.
games and the
Is
mini
it really?
games just keep coming. Yeah, this Thursday. So we'll have that to talk about next week as well.
I knew they were close together, but I completely forgot. I didn't realize they were a week apart.
Yeah, I don't get why they're a week apart, but it's happening this week, and yeah, that we can shout and scream into our microphones again, Drew.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at the moment I'm doing the podcast. I'm trying not to like be too quiet to like be doing ASMR for people that are listening, but also not trying to be too loud. But when we did start, I did wake up Lucas. So I do feel bad about that. So the idea of doing that Mario Party mini game is probably that might be the only time I play it. At the event, they actually encourage us to be loud. So we'll see.
Yeah, we might not do it for a House Brawl challenge. Let's just say that.
You will win. You will win.
Yeah, that's a bit cheeky by me if I did that.
That'd be very funny. Do it if you're feeling extra cheeky. But yeah, maybe I'll have to plug like the Rodecaster just into the Switch, which I can't do. But I can imagine if I could do that, then just play a sound on the soundboard and crank it. So I'm not actually yelling, but a loud sound is going into the audio interface of the Switch.
That's a smart way to do it, yeah.
Yeah. But
If it's possible.
Yeah, the Rodecaster doesn't do it because it's a bit too technical to plug into the Switch. But
Yes,
something like that,
yeah.
that you could just play a soundboard. Just people come over for a party, you're playing the game, you just like sit there, press the button, and everyone else is going nuts, and you just win. That'd be pretty good. Why not? It's like it's like a Game Shark for a very specific game in Mario Party Jamboree.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, thank you very much for listening to the show. Really do appreciate it. But until next week, the doors to the House of Mario, they're closed. Catch you later. The House of Mario, a Nintendo podcast, is proudly recorded in South Australia. It's hosted and produced by me, Drew Agnew, alongside my co-host, Josh, or JT if you like. Be sure to check out youtube.com/iDrewby, where I share all of my other content and stream the House of Mario live every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. Join the Homestead Discord to be a part of our growing community, chat with fellow Nintendo fans, and get involved with the show through our mailbox channel. And don't miss JT's fortnightly Nintendo podcast, Nintendo Maniacs. Each episode features a brand new guest, and if you love the House of Mario, you'll feel right at home there too.